officially the Republic of Turkey, is a transcontinental country located mainly in Western Asia, with a smaller portion on the Balkan Peninsula in Southeast Europe. East Thrace, located in Europe, is separated from Anatolia by the Sea of Marmara, the Bosporus Strait, and the Danube. Turkey is bordered by Greece and Bulgaria to its northwest, Georgia to its northeast, Armenia, the Azerbaijani exclave of Nakhchivan and Iran to the east, and Iraq and Syria to the south. Istanbul is the largest city, but more central Ankara is the capital. Turkey is rich in mineral resources, many natural stones, marble, bronze ore, chromium, antimony, and coal, with a total value of more than $2 trillion. In addition, Turkey's gold, silver, and coal reserves are 515 tons, 1,100 tons, and 15.5 billion tons respectively.
The Republic of Turkey is created by the Republican Parliament in 1922 after overthrowing the Ottoman Empire. The new regime delivered the Kapp Decrees to the Ottoman state, which had been particularly weak from the world stage following the First World War. Turkey is not strictly a secular state, as there is no separation between religion and the state. However, everyone is free to choose their own religion beliefs. In 2017, the total population of Turkey is estimated 18 million. There are around 99% of Turkey is Muslim. It has two branches of Islam in Turkey. Over 75% of Turkey belong to the Sunni branch of Islam. The 20% of Turkey is Shia of Muslim. There are also other religions existing as well, as Christian, Greek, and others. Jewish and Christian minority in the country considered second-class citizens. Muslims are generally considered Turks regardless of their own origin or language. Turks contain multiple ethnic groups. The main ethnic group is Turks, roughly around 7 to 75%. The next biggest ethnic group is Kurds, around 18%. They are almost distributed in the eastern and southeastern area of Turkey. Also, there are other minority groups such as Assyrian, Arabs, Jews, Greek. If you are going to Turkey for traveling or doing the business, there are some cultural customs you need to know. First, the Muslim can drink, eat, and smoking between sunset and sunset during Ramadan. They must refrain from eating, drinking, or smoking on the street out of respect. The Turks are proud of culture, will enjoy answer questions about their culture and history. However, be sure to avoid political history. Turks prefer to do the business with the law and the respect. Therefore, spending time establishing a personal respect with them is good to promote business.
Government shifted from a parliamentary representative democracy to a presidential system when a constitutional referendum was held in 2017. With respect to Turkey's human rights, its record has been a subject of much controversy and international condemnation. The human rights issues in particular include the status of the Kurds in the country. The Kurdish-Turkish conflict has caused a lot of violations in the country in terms of human rights. There is an ongoing debate in the country on the right to life, freedom of speech, freedom of expression, religion, assembly, and association. Talking about Turkey's political landscape, its current strength is its membership with international organizations. Turkey's international standing has enhanced as it is a member of numerous organizations. As a part of the missile defense architecture, Turkey agreed to host a radar system in 2011. Turkey has been a European Union member since 1999, and its political relations are primarily directed towards the West. In addition to its relation with the EU, the country also holds membership with the World Trade Organization, the International Monetary Fund, and the World Bank. It was also a founding member of the Black Sea Economic Cooperation Council, which is an organization promoting regional alliances. Turkey has encountered a series of challenges due to its complicated relationship with the US. Two specific points that stand out are the differences between Turkey and US on security policies over Syria, and the other point being Turkey's growing relationship with Russia. Turkey's association with the US began in 1947 when Turkey, being a recipient of military assistance, decided to help the US resist threats from the Soviet Union. This provided the foundation for the Turkey-US relation for the next 4 decades. The relationship progressively became worse in 2003 when Turkey refused to allow the US to use the Incirlik airbase for the invasion of Iraq. In 2016, Turkey and Russia pledged to work together with Iran to fight the ISIS in Syria. It was in 2018 when the leaders of Russia, Iran and Turkey decided to end the Syrian war.
With a GDP per capita of 10,700, a high unemployment rate of 14.7%, and a total deficit being over $30 billion, we can see that Turkey has been going through big economic hardships. Turkey forged a customs union agreement with the EU at 96 and opened its market towards a more liberal trading. This created a significant economic boom, representing yearly growth in exportation reaching 15%. However, the dichotomy of the positive trade relations with the EU and the political alignment with the Muslim Middle East has created problems for the country. Turkey has experienced large economic setbacks due to various problems with the US sanctions resulted of the arrest of Pastor Bunsen over spy charges, which may be actually a response to Turkish involvement in the ISIL conflict. Lavish government spending with borrowed money like the $1.3 billion underwater tunnel in Istanbul and the fact that President Recep Tayyip doesn't believe in raising interest rates are the major factors that contribute to their high inflation rate, which last year the lira lost 30% of its value and it is down 14% so far this year. The main export of Turkey is manufactured goods, where automobiles represent 15.9% of total exports, pertaining companies like Hyundai and Toyota. But the largest sector by far is the service sector, contributing to around 62% of the GDP in 2009, the main company being Turkish Airlines, with a total asset of 20 billion and a net profit of 750 million. However, recently the company has been going through bad reviews. The future of Turkey is unclear, with a good trade relations and growing market sectors, counterbalanced by high inflation, unemployment, bad leadership decisions, and a complicated political relationship. It is up to their government to make the right decisions, but international interests and beliefs get in the way.
History and find out the different minority and the different religion belief of Turkish to learn more about the cultural aspects of Turkey. If you are traveling or doing the business in Turkey, you also need to understand the customs to avoid some sensitive problem happens. Like during the Ramadan period, need to respect the Muslim traditions.
This was our analysis of Turkey. Thank you for watching.